And the last trade, well, I guess Kevin Kiermaier, we'll talk about that at the very end of the video, but the last trade, finally. God, I'm exhausted. The deadline is over. So many videos, so many trades for the Toronto Blue Jays, but they did what we, as fans, really wanted them to do. Get rid of the expiring contracts and maybe a little bit more after that. They did so. And the last one they made was literally right at the deadline, pretty much, as Isiah Kiner-Falefa gets traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates in exchange for infielder Charles McAdoo. I love the trade, guys. Like, think about it. Look, IKF, I get it. He was loved by Blue Jay fans because he had a great first half of the season. He was actually quite clutch for the Blue Jays as well at times during this season. But look at his career numbers, guys. He hasn't been any good. And I'll tell you this. Other than, him being fairly clutch so far this season, what has Leo Jimenez done, or has not done, that IKF did, right? It's just you can replace that easily. And also he had a 2-year contract, so the last thing you want is for him to revert back to his old form in the second half of the season or next year, and then you trade him for a bag of balls. You don't. You trade him at his highest point with a year and a half of control, and you acquire Charles McAdoo. Now, let's get into this kid, because, boy, I'm excited. I don't know why. I think it may be the picture. He's got the rockin' stash, got the Vladdy locks going on there, too. He's a 22-year-old guy, turned 22 in March, so he's going to be 22 all season long. 13th round pick last year, okay? In the amateur draft, obviously, by the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's 6'1", 210, and he plays the left side of the infield, more or less third base. And dude mashes baseballs. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in Advanced A-Ball, where he started this season, he played 60 games. Had 9 home runs, 52 RBIs. 14 stolen bases, 15 doubles. He had 336 with a 415 on base percentage and a 975 OPS. Dominated. So, they give him the call up to Double-A. And as I said in my Trevor Richards video, if you go back to that and look what I was talking about, the jump from Advanced A to Double-A is harder for players than like A to Advanced A or even double to Triple-A, right? That's kind of the hardest jump you hear from scouts and stuff, is that jump there. So he made this jump. Well, how did he do in Double-A? Well, so far he's in 27 games. He had 118 plate appearances, got 6 doubles, 5 homers, 11 RBIs, and also, by the way, in Advanced A, in 60 games, he had 52 RBIs. That's a ton of RBIs. It's crazy. Anyways, and he hitting 269 with a 348 on base, a 490 slug, and an 838 OPS in Double-A. In almost 30 games, over 100 plate appearances. Again, it's a smaller sample size, but it's not bad at all. He has had a really good season, and he initially was the Pirates' 29th ranked prospect heading into the season. Well, he was about to, in their midseason ranking, when they were going to update them all, he was going to be their 15th. That's how much he has jumped because of his really good season this year. So with that being the case, he slotted into the Blue Jays' 14th ranked spot in our organization for IKF. Like, don't think about IKF for the first 60, 70 games of this year because his career numbers stink. You expect that. All right? And you get this kid out of it. Will he be anything for this team? We'll see moving forward, right? But it's another lottery ball with some power. Like, he has 14 home runs in 87 games this season. 21 doubles, 63 RBIs. He's got 17 steals on the season. He's walked 40 times. He's in 350 with a 394 OBP, a 932 OPS for the season across 2 levels. He has been awesome. Now, how will he do when he becomes a Blue Jay? We'll see. But on paper, an outstanding trade by the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, that's it for this trade. Let me quickly touch on Kevin Kiermaier, because we all heard the news that Kevin Kiermaier is going to hang it up at the end of the season. He's going to call it quits. So the Blue Jays want to do him a solid. They send him to LA to play for the Dodgers, go for a World Series. Good for him. And the Jays get back nightmare fuel Ryan Yarborough, who has carved the Jays up for so damn long. The soft-throwing lefty, who cares, right? It's a guy who's going to come into this team and eat innings for you. Right? Him, Paulo Espino, guys like that will be the way this season ends for the Toronto Blue Jays. Before, hold on a minute, I got the names here. Bloss. Oh God, there's been so many. Yeah, Jake Bloss. Ah, God, my names are all over the place right now. But before he makes the start in the big leagues, I feel like at some point this year he's got to make some starts with the Blue Jays, assuming the AAA numbers hold up and he's really good down there. We'll see though. All right, so you know what, guys? I will also congratulations to Kevin Kiermaier for going to a World Series contender, bud. Enjoy it. Be the fourth outfielder. Go play a lot of great defense. And maybe get yourself a ring with Tasker Hernandez and maybe Biggio. Wouldn't that be something? All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, and like the trade, because I really like it, hit the subscribe button, or hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys have not done so already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on the trade. What do you like, what do you not like about the trade, if anything? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you haven't done so already. And I will talk to you guys later tonight, Jays Edition, as they're playing Game 3 of this 4-game set against the Orioles at Camden Yards. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the trade deadline as a whole, because it was very good by Ross Atkins and the boys. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys then.